It was just part of the evolution. And our company, my father, was right on top of it. If this was the next thing up, he was going to do it, but he was going to do it even better.
Tony Cafaro speaks with great reverence of his dad, William, the man that 50 years ago opened the Eastwood Mall and changed Trumbull County.
They would put concrete floors in, he'd put terrazzo floors in. They use exposed structural steel, he'd put a dropped acoustical ceiling. I mean, he was just one of a kind.
And so was Eastwood Mall. Fountains and shops and restaurants. It was the new destination in the suburbs. But there were plenty of issues during construction.
He had stumbling blocks all along the line.
One of the problems was the workforce. The Valley was building the GM plant, the Southern Park Mall, and I-680 all at the same time. So workers had to be brought in from the Deep South.
They'd set up their trailers all the way around the perimeter of the mall, and they would work, and they'd give you not a real good day's work. If you got a half day's work, you were very fortunate. Then at night, you had to put extra security on, or they'd rob you blind.
When it was finally finished, the mall was almost $6 million over budget.
And obviously, my father, the Cafaro Company, didn't have an extra $5.8 million to go around. So he had to go out and he put second and third mortgages on almost the entire portfolio of properties, which was, sizable portfolio already.
Lucky for him, the local companies set up an extended payment plan to buy a little time to pay back for their services.
They bent over backwards for us when we needed them. And my father was a very loyal person. He was a visionary, great ingenuity, great work ethic. His number one characteristic, loyalty.
And for the last 50 years, the mall and its complex has continued to expand and evolve. That and diversity. That's what Tony believes are the reasons this mall is thriving while others are failing.
You cannot operate malls today with 90% retail. You must be the new downtown, and Eastwood has done that in Trumbull County. You must offer lodging. So what do we have? We have the Marriott connected to the mall. You have to offer entertainment. We've got the trampoline park. We've got the Eastwood Field. We've got Tilt. We have the kiddies toy area, two theaters, and so on and so forth. So you have to services. We have a lot of people now that are just providing services. St. Joe's at the mall. Restaurants. In the typical mall, you'd have 2 restaurants. We have 30 restaurants now. You have to be more than just retail. And people that understand that and are able to diversify their uses will be able to withstand the impact of internet. It has been huge on us. The impact of discounters and Sam's Club type operations. You just can't. You still, the nucleus of 35 to 40% still has to be retail. But the balance of it can be anything else.
So Cafaro says, don't be so quick to think the concept of a mall will eventually be gone and replaced by online shopping.
I'm convinced that since biblical times, there have been marketplaces. There's been the marketplace for people to get together, to mingle, social interaction. And then that marketplace has taken on different formats over the years. But there's always been a marketplace, and there will always be a marketplace in the format of an enclosed mall if it's occupied properly.
What's the future hold? Look for apartments here and the medical field, which is the Cafaro Company's next multi-million-dollar project, Enterprise Park.
This leads us also to the next usage that we think is complementary to the mall, which is medical and educational. That's what Enterprise Park is that we're developing.
Always adding, always the next big thing. After 50 years, the Eastwood Mall complex continues to shine.
It's a very rewarding and satisfying experience. Very proud. We are.